Welcome back, everyone, for the next part of Library of Ruina. In the last part, we have successfully defeated the Bremen guys. After a very, very long attempt, which, in fact, kind of forced me to do a long break. Actually speaking, I think after that part, I literally took a break for the whole day. I mean, 4 boss fights on one Saturday, and I haven't even reached the halfway point. I mean, we unlocked the middle section, but we have 10 floors, right? I just did 4 fights in one day. God damn it! How long is this? So yeah, for today, it's Sunday, I actually still need to pretty much edit all of the previous parts. But I'm not going to stop recording at library now until at the very least I reach the 5th floor. You know, it's a principle. And then right after that we're going to go back to Etria, and then next weekend I'm going to have a long break after this. Very different after this to the next week, but then again I still need a part for the. Yeah, it's still better. It is still better. And the next week I'm going to take it easy on myself and take my time with the remaining fights. Right, you guys? And that totally makes sense. Okay, now, please, different. Mint, Hauer, Bonbon, please, and of course Kana, please tell me that this fight is not as hard as the other 4, okay? Please tell me that. It's, oh god, the mermaid? Well, it's Oswald. He loves the mermaid, I guess. But the mermaid, oh, okay. I guess the mermaid survived, or maybe he has multiple versions of it. But kind of funny that he appears right now after we kind of fought against Bremen. Oh well. Okay, Oswald, what do you have? I don't like the look of this. At the very least, it's not ineffective like Bremen. And you don't even have that. Wait, why do you not have that much HP? Why is it only 300? Interesting. Okay. So you have speed like usual, shimmering like usual. There's no time for staggering struts. Take half as much stagger damage from attacks and deflects. So I guess you don't really want to get staggered. But to be fair, with 300 HP, I can kinda see why that is. We could use a helping hand, actually. On the second scene, use a combat page that stupefies the librarian with the highest HP. Once a stupefied librarian snaps out of stupefaction, the page will be used in 2 stupefaction? Well, he's going to use it again after 2 scenes. Or rather, in 2 scenes. Collaboration performance. At the start of the scene, give 1 strength, 1 endurance, and 3 protection to the stupefied librarian. When the librarian is staggered, takes 60 stagger damage at the end of the scene. After the librarians are freed from stupefaction 2 times, use a mass take page on the following scene. So I have to do something with the stupefy thingy, and I have to free them in order to stagger you. And of course, nouveau fabric. Every damage, -1/2. Like pretty much everyone so far, right? Every single one of those guys had nouveau fabric. Now, about your cards. Let's have some fun with 4-8-3-7. Okay, that's not so bad. Ready for a surprise. On a clash win, recover HP. I mean, he only has 300 HP, that's not so bad. The inflict paralysis though could become a bit annoying. Cow Kaplom. Good job. If the last die on this page loses in a clash, the opponent gains 1 haste and endurance next scene. On clash win, the last die gains 1 power. On clash win, the last die gain 1 power. It's a 3-5. 3-5 isn't really that high, but the other avoid dice is like kind of high, with 3-10 and 3-8. So that means the last die has around 5-7, something like that. Here, catch. Well done. If the first die on this page loses in a clash, the opponent gains 1 strength next scene. On clash win, destroy all dice on the target's page. I get strength? Okay. Shall we somersault this? Somersault these. Nice work. If all dice on this page lose in the clash, the opponent restores 2 light. 5-8, 5-8, 4-8, 4-8. All about burn? Okay, one thing though. What is wrong with Oswald? Good job. Well done. Nice work. Why is he so positive and supportive? Why are his cards so good for us? Nice work. He even compliments us. Huh? And then we need you, you know. When we meet, stagger target. The target is stupefied next scene. 1-1. Range attack. So I can't do anything about it. Climax. A mass summation. All of you once I begin. Inflict one of the following status to all targets at random. 2 fragile, 2 disarm, 2 feeble, 2 protection, 2 strength, and 2 endurance. 2020 summation though. It's possible to avoid it. And everyone is going to get 1 random status ailment? Kinda? Plus 8 extra stagger in case it actually hits. Okay, at the very least, it doesn't really look that bad, but the disarm one is going to have an issue. And then we have Mr. Knife, 180 HP, endurance to slash, weak to pierce, okay. What joy to perform by your side. When this character is defeated, also it takes 40 stagger damage at the end of the scene. Ooh, really? Casual throw, 3-8, 3-7. Frost cut, inflict 2 bleed next scene, 5-8. Guillotine, destroy target's next die, 8-12. In Knife Barrage, if the last die fails to deal damage, inflict self with 2 feeble. Next scene. Last die. On clash win, next die gains plus power. On clash win, next die gains more power. 5-8. It's kind of difficult to beat. Gain 1 haste and strength next scene. I could counter that with a counter dice, right? Yeah, totally. I could counter that with a counter dice. Miss Mermaid is back. Was it the same abilities as before? Shimmering. Stagger Oswald, yes. Area of Encouragement. Area of Suspicion. Courage. Horrendous Pitch. And Resonated Terror. Yeah, that seems pretty much the same as before. HP recovery, protection, and strength. Well, at the very least we know how to handle the mermaid, right? At the very least we have that. We know how to handle the mermaid. Now the other two, well, we see. Right, Sifrit? We're going to figure that out somehow. This place has an unfamiliar scent in the air. Ah, down there it is. A river that looks like a very large stream containing blueberries and juicy mountain snake berries. An euphoric mixture of mint and clove would make a stingy scent like this. This stage has a blindingly sparkly rust, a stark contrast to ours. Splendid. I couldn't ask for a better place to prepare for a grandiose performance. Don't you think so, Mr. Knife? Can they talk as well? Anyways, what a noisy guest. Oh, you 2 yikes and a half! My heart almost popped out of my eye holes! Huh? Are you an audience? Just a guest? Maybe a fellow clown to help me out with the show? I'm taking a second look and there's, wait. I always say that the text moves. And there are more of you! Are you guys Matryoshka dolls in secret? Let's see. 1, 2, it's too many to count. Now just a moment. Take a look at this, Miss Mermaid. Is lifting her microphone high in excitement. Okay. You're getting nowhere with the Frank to speak like that. So could you just please stick to one topic at a time? You would be the guest here if you were being pedantic? I don't know that word, but yeah, I guess in some regard, you guys are actually the guests around here. A clown can't be in charge of producing his own show, you know? That's showbiz to you, miss. I don't get what's so funny. Now, why don't we sniff each other's wrists in the truest fashion of clown-to-clown communication ritual? I wore a whiff of peppery scent today. Wait, you're startling me. It's rude to stick your face into others without asking. Do you understand? But then again, if it's getting closer to it, you can just punch him more easily. How cold! People these days are way too stuck up. We're entertaining the moist era where laughter runs dry. People get so easily upset over tiniest of things. Woo is me. If a clown can be filled with laughter, they will flop like a deflated balloon. Well, anger is a natural human emotion, though. It's not natural! Only those who carry some kind of hope and dream make such a stingy candies. Expectations for a bear of chocolate, a hamster, an object, the weather, other people, and for themselves. They arbitrarily entertain expectations and make the candies without getting a nod from the one they have their hopes on, and won't even try the candies themselves. Candies? Because they know that their own candies just taste awful. So instead, they put them in the mouths of others. More expectations means more foul-smelly candies. They hold those balls of stench in their hands, looking to shove them into someone else's what? Oh, that sounds so wrong on so many levels. Okay, let's ignore that. Then how is one supposed to live a life without any expectations? Did a blade of grass ask you to have them? Did the gentle sun allow you to have them? Who in the world told you that it's right to hold expectations? That tingles my mouth almost as much as a clary leaf does. Oh, how hilarious! When you don't have old expectations, you get to see more eyesores. When you don't have anger, you get to enjoy zesty and bittery flavors. Treat everything like a rolling ball. You shiver it wherever the sphere decided to go. If you truly wish for goods of the others, why don't you just stop holding expectations and just laugh with them at their sight? Everyone who lives here is a clown. Clowns can survive without feeding on others' smiles, you know? I see your point. You're right, holding expectations for someone isn't always a good thing for them. While I can't fully agree with your opinion, I admit that there are parts that I can completely disregard. I just want to make a world full of laughter, one where everybody can laugh without a care. Frowny faces are just too scary, you know? However, to hold expectation is to trust that person. You're simply running from the fear of failing to meet expectations of others. Am I? Is it a crime to wish for happiness? Since when was it a bad thing to wish for a world where all people can laugh? Whatever. I guess we have different kinds of laughter we wanted to display in our show as performers. You're no different from us folk in that you run a show hoping to make people smile, the smile that you want to see. Let's begin the performance to make another clown laugh. That's enough introduction then. Shall we begin playing on the tongues now? What the hell is up with this? Yeah, in your language, we have to fight to protect the stage we stand on, huh? Kinda, I guess. It's always a bit hard to understand that guy, right? Yeah, it's always a bit hard to understand him. Okay, first and foremost, what do you do? Nice work, I see. Nice work, and I should turn that back on. Okay. It's already trying to see my speed die. And the others... She only gives one strength buff. That's good. As long as she doesn't use that many... Ah, shoot. Need to block that with Bonbon, right? My Bonbon has at least one fast speed die, so that's good enough. That is good enough. So, okay, everything has been redirected except of this one. He's going to use the stupefy thing on the guy with the highest HP, right? So if I allow him to take my Tiverate, he's probably going to use it on my Mint. Now technically speaking, having it on Mint is not the most advantageous thing, but yeah, the others, I can need the others more at this point. Yeah, they have the best options in order to deal with range attackers at least. Okay, then Oswald! Let's see. Ah, shoot. Too bad! You almost got it. You actually almost got it. There we go. A good hit on the mermaid. Another good hit. If I can get her staggered, it would be very good for me. Like, really good. Okay, that didn't work, but at the very least we have the protection from battle combination. There we go. Get rid of all the counter dices. Good job, Bonbon. Exactly what I wanted to see. Another leap. Okay, so 50% of her stagger's already gone. Do I want extra damage or do I want to have HP recovery? Well, the damage might become handy. Yeah, percentage base on Tiverate, because it's currently in a pierce form. Okay, now what exactly is that? When we meet... It's actually going for my Haru. Oh, that's not good. I need Haru. And he's trying to destroy my dices. Okay, is it possible for me to redirect that? Is it? Try. God, wait, passives. Okay, I can redirect that. That's good. Okay, Mint, you need to protect everyone else. So I'm really sorry about that, but it kind of has to happen. So, okay, she's going to go for the light recovery. Kinda has the tank. I would really love to use for my family first, before anything else, but I can't really do that against mass attack pages. And everyone takes care of Oswald's dices, right? Yeah, everything else is covered. Okay, first goes through. Second one on Bone Room also went through. That's good. That's exactly what I needed. At the very least, it doesn't really do that much damage, right? Yeah, at the very least, it doesn't do that much damage. Now we're going to get a couple of good hits on the knife guy. Instantly staggered, just as he said. That's not really that good for us, but at the very least, the mermaid is almost staggered as well. Okay. Am I getting that buff now? I mean, technically speaking, I won that clash, right? Huh? Okay, so now you're on their side. Stupefied. Last two seen. Uncontrollable. Target's ally, upon losing a clash, takes total stagger damage equal to 5% of max stagger resistance. If the character is staggered, his status is removed at the end of the scene, and the character recovers from stagger next scene. And you get all the buffs in the world, with 3 protection. Why the heck? Oh god, repressed flesh, with +1 strength? That's not really that good. But at the very least it's 4 against 4, right? Yeah, at the very least we have that. Bongbong is going to get the hit, or that gets hit by Kaplom. And the second die is on film, I can pretty much just ignore it. Yeah, it's just a defense die. Now technically speaking, I think you have a counter dice, right? No, you don't have a counter dice. Oh, that's even better. Okay. It's fine. It's It's gonna be fine. Sure, Mint is also kind of strong. But if it continues like this, I think we can get rid of the mermaid in this round or the next one. Before Mint is going to cause any issues on our side, hopefully. We're really hoping for that at least. Okay, count the dice. Keep him away! I think we can stagger him as well. Actually speaking, he's almost staggered as well. Maybe I should go for that after all. I was kind of hoping that I could just ignore Mint, but I guess... Wait, are we only doing... We're only doing stagger damage? Let's go for hatred. Oh my Haru. Ah, she's gonna get staggered soon as well. That is not good. Are you attacking? I really hope that the protection doesn't go after everyone. That would be very bad. Really bad. So, okay, Tiferet is going to get the free hit. He's going to see kind of speed die, but she's so close to getting staggered, I don't really mind it. Just a bit worried, but then again, it's just 3-5, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. This guy's going to go for my Tiferet. Mermaid is certainly going to fall. Depending how it goes, I might be able to stagger Mint in this turn with Shoving Stab. But he has protection, and even more protection thanks to his own cards. I'm not entirely sure, but it should be fine. It should technically be fine. There we go for the assault. We almost got the other guy as well. Okay, I got a stagger on Mint. Maybe I shouldn't add the charge after all. Yeah, that might have been a bit too much. Bit too much. The mermaid is still alive. Are you kidding me? There we go! Violent blade! Ouch! It's fine. He still has. She has still has 50 HP. It's all good. Companion, light recovery. I need that. Endurance. I kind of need the intemperance on my Bongo with all of her solo dice after all. And of course the Gold Rush. The Gold Rush is one of the most important cards for her at least. Too bad that we don't really have that many targets around here. What? What? But I thought you had a cooldown time. Ah, no. Are you kidding? I guess Mint. I don't know. Why? Ah, screw it. Coordinated assault. I mean, if you're going to get staggered either way, at the very least you're going to buff the others. Let's go for Grace the Grass. Just so that we are able to redirect the hits. Light recovery as well. Tiferet is just going to block Oswald in this turn. Completely. She's just going to completely focus on blocking Oswald. Which leaves us with golden opportunity on the first die. Followed up by light recovery on the second die. Mint, you're going to get staggered. I can't really do anything about it. And that should be fine then. Okay, first hit, second hit. There we go. Perfect! I didn't even need it to block the dices. It seems like I didn't even need it to do that. Hey, are you serious? That one strength boost? Come on, right? Okay. Mr. Knife is down. I got a little bit of smoke on him. Now that's not really what I actually want, but... Since when is that a heart? Wasn't that a... Wait, does every one of them have a different symbol? Interesting! Okay. Why do you always start with oppressed flesh? Every time. Every single time. If I were to redirect that hit towards Oswald instead... If I stagger him, is it going to fall off? I mean, he's so close. And I'm not entirely sure how much Mint is able to tank. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. You're going to certainly draw a card though. That's for sure. You have to draw a card. And... what's this? That was that one, right? Yeah, that still stays the same, and this is going to get redirected back to Oswald, and... is that one a clean attack towards Kana? Seems like it. You know what? Light recovery in order to block that card, and then overcome crisis. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how much she's able to tank. Or rather, Mint is able to tank. It's a bit pushing it, I have to say. It is a bit pushing it. It's already down to 35. $21. We aren't really doing any... alright, we aren't really doing that much stagger damage. So maybe I should go after Mint after all. But I really don't want to risk it. That's the thing. I don't really want to risk it. Road to happiness? Sure. Let's give that to Kana, I guess. In the name of love and hate. Sure. More power is always helpful. And I think I can certainly hit that for free, right? Oh, yes, I can. I'm always worried that it might be too much. But I guess it's going to be fine. Please don't die, Mint. I really don't want you to die like this. Oh god! Oh god, I'm doing so much damage! I'm so sorry, man! What is that? He's gonna kill himself if this continues! He's gonna kill himself, and thanks for the strength, I really love it. Oh shoot, I killed him! I killed him! And at the very least, he's going to get staggered now, right? You have to get staggered now. You have to. And thanks for the extra hatred. The strength on Haru is really appreciated. You're staggered now, right? Wasn't that how supposed to work? Weren't you supposed to get extra damage? I guess not. Fine. Sturdy defense. Well, I don't really have anything on Bong Bong, so we're going to make the most out of this dice and use Golden Rush in order to boost up her damage by even more. Now, what was it again with Climax? Everyone gets a random status ailment, right? Kana wasn't able to tank it. That's weird. I was kind of hoping that you wouldn't have any issues tanking that hit. Now she got staggered as well. That's not good. Come on, the stagger! He is so close! He is so close! Come on! Come on! Yeah, recovery! There we go! The hatred was paying off! We got the stagger! That guy's so dead now. He is so dead. Repressed flesh. How do you like it? You always forced my guys to use it against me. Now it comes back to bite you. Should I go for Leap? Yeah, I guess Leap is a bit stronger. Then of course this one, because it's the strongest one that I have. Then Will of the Prescript. And then a bit of guidance, but then again. A bit of guidance. And of course, Frontal Assault, just in case you survive it. You're probably not going to survive it. Tiffert is kind of pissed off right now. There we go, Haru! There we go. Okay! Have to say it. Finally, we had one fight that wasn't completely evil. Right? We did, for the first time, we had an easy fight around here. Thank you, Oswald. Thank you very much. I wasn't able to get any gifts from it, but it's fine. It's fine. Now, let me have a quick peek on your key page, Oswald. And I haven't even checked Bremen yet. I should have probably done that, but I was so tired doing the last part. It was really late. It got really late. Now then, what state? Splendid performance. When using a combat page with 3 or more different types of non-counter dices, all dice on this page gain 1 strength and deals 1 power and 1 damage. So pretty much am I able to combine that with the 5 cost card? Divine, yes I can. Slash, block, bash, pierce, avoid. She has literally everything in 1 card. That should technically work with this, right? But then again, that card is already so busted. With that passive, it's just going to get stronger and stronger. Then we have the Bremen key page. On hit, melee combat page activates one of the following effects. Each effect activates once per scene. Inflict feeble, inflict paralysis, deal stagger damage, recover stagger resistance. And you have improved drumming right from the start, pretty much like everyone else from the Bremen band, right? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And the combat page. Restore 4 lights! With 2 cost! 4, 7! 3, 8! And you don't need charges. The only downside to this is that I only have 1 copy of that, and I don't get the rewards again, right? Ah, I mean, I love it, but I kind of have to use that in one of my singleton decks, right? Yeah, I can only use it in a singleton deck. At the very least, I can make the most out of it in a singleton deck. Huh. Good to see. Good to have. Alright, I also have the rooster card. Yeah. Please show me the card. There. Give 1 strength to 2 random allies. 4, 7, 3, 6, 3, 7. I guess it's a bit stronger than the other variation of that card. Let me double check. Where is... let's see. I don't need that. It was a 2 cost one, right? Yeah, I think it was 2 cost. There we go, unforgettable memory. It's only 1 strength. Wait, I'm reading that wrong. It's the same one, just stronger. 3, 5, 2, 3, 2, 6. And that one is 1 strength, 2 allies, 4, 7, 3, 6, 3, 7. Yeah, it's just a direct upgrade of the other one. Interesting. Really interesting. Okay. Now, wait. Close it off. Now, let me just take a quick peek on the time. Okay. That was really not that long. That went by so quickly. I didn't even have to adjust my deck. That's good. For once, I didn't have to adjust my deck. Okay, but I would say this is a perfect moment to make a little cut. In the next part, we are going to have a fight on Gabura's floor. And Gabura always has the most fun, right? With the red mist and Maxwell, with all her void dices. And I'm not entirely sure, what did I do with Delta? Delta was my smoker. And Maxim was also my second smoker. Right. It's been a while since I used Gabura. It's always a bit hard to remember everyone's deck, right? Anyways, I hope you guys had fun in today's part. And see you in the next one, when we're getting closer to the top. But we're still kind of far away. But hey, 50%! 50%! Oh yeah. Until then, bye bye!